What's up, guys? So for an early Valentine's Day present, I got a Fitbit Charge HR, and I got it last week, so it was a week early. But I was really excited. I did a lot of research on different fitness accessories, and the Fitbit Charge HR seems to be the one that that fit me the most. You know, there were good reviews and bad reviews and things like that. But I want to give you guys my review. I've had it for a week, so I wanted to give you guys my review of what I think about it, how I feel about it. So I got the large. So I have like super duper tiny wrist. So as you can see, like I'm almost to the very end of the size large, but I heard that the size small is like really small. So I didn't want to do that. I'd rather have like extra band than like be on the last little link thing, so I didn't want to do that. So as you can see, for me, like I have a little space, and it does stick up a little bit larger than just like a normal watch, but I thought it was fine. I think it comes in like 4 colors, but in the stores I've only seen the black, and to be perfectly honest, it is like sold out everywhere. We were lucky enough to find a store that had them, but they had them like in a box behind the counter, so if you went and you just looked and then left, you would not know. So we actually asked, and luckily they had a box of them, and not very many. So these are selling out like crazy, so they're definitely a popular thing right now. One thing I will say is like this little piece right here has, I'll show you, it has like a little, if you could see the little thing that sticks out that holds into these, it holds this down. Doing this one-handed, so I'm left-handed, sorry. So doing it right-handed for me takes me a little bit. I struggle with it a little bit. But one thing I found that kind of sort of helps is if you squeeze it and have it bow, and then you can slide it a little bit easier. So that's one thing that I've learned about it. As far as the material, it's silicone, it's super soft, super lightweight, but it does get kind of like fuzz and stuff on it really easily. So if you're like cleanliness freak and perfectionist, it might bug you just a tad, because I get like fuzz and all kinds of crazy stuff on it. So it's just the material that it is. And it has like the little claspy thing, like a watch clasp. It's not like the other Fitbits that have that little piece, which I'm not a fan of, because it reminds me of when I was a kid and I had a Barbie and I lost her shoes before I even left the store. Like, I would have lost that little piece like the first day. I would have had to buy so many replacements. So I'm very glad it has like a little watch clasp. So on the back you can see the little blinky thing. That is the heart rate piece of it, so it measures the blood flowing through your vein, which is kind of cool. So that's the heart rate, and then right here is where you charge it. And for me, like I feel like I'm breaking it every time, so it snaps into place. So that's kind of an interesting piece. And then the only button is this button right here, and then your screen. So one thing you can do is you can double tap it, which mine is very finicky. So I have the date and the time. So you can set up whether you like how you want the time to look, or if you want to add the date, and it's really easy. So setup is super simple. You just plug it in, and you have a little wireless connector that looks like this little piece. You plug that into your computer, and then it'll sync up and all that stuff, and you have like a dashboard online. But there's also an app, and I'll show you guys the app as well. And I use the app all the time, because in the app you can do all kinds of stuff on it. So here is the app. It's syncing right now. Anyway, I'll show you. So there's the Charge HR, and how many steps, beats per minute, how many miles I've gone, how many calories I've burned, floors I've climbed, pounds to go, how many calories I have left, water, It's sleep. This is my favorite part, is the sleep, because it shows how many times you've been restless. So I'm kind of a restless sleeper, and oh cool, got a friend request. So I'm kind of a restless sleeper. So I like to see like how many times I was restless. Sometimes that just means how many times did you roll over in the evening time. So I don't have mine to super sensitive, but yeah. So I like the app. The app is really cool. It shows mine. I have mine linked to my Fitness Pal, so it, you know, when I eat my calories, it kind of automatically deducts in there, and all of that. So that's pretty cool. As far as the display is concerned, like I said, you have the time and the date. You have steps taken. You have your heart rate, which mine's not 103. You have how many miles you've gone, how many calories you've burned, how many flight of stairs you have, and my alarm. I have an alarm set for the weekday, just so I don't have to reset it every day. And it's really cool because it vibrates. The last couple of days I have not felt it, but I think I've just been really tired, and so I don't know, if you're a light sleeper, you're definitely going to feel it. If you're not a light sleeper, you may not notice it. So I'm not a very light sleeper. So far I really like it. I feel like it gives you an overview. It gives you an overview of your heart rate throughout the day. It gives you an overview of, you know, your steps taken, calories in, calories out, things like that. You can track your water, which I have a hard time remembering how much water I've had, so it's really good to track your water. The one thing that I read reviews on is how not accurate it is. So that's the piece that that a lot of people say it's not accurate. I wore, you know, my chest band and it was this, and the Fitbit's this. Well, if you're looking for like dead solid accuracy, this may not be the product for you. Like, I have climbed the stairs a couple times today and it didn't register, and then yesterday I climbed the stairs I think only like twice and it said I did it 5 times. So I think it just depends on like your movement of your hand, and if you talk with your hands a lot like I do, it's probably have picked up a couple steps just by standing here talking. So so it's not gonna be like 100% dead on, and that's okay. Like, on average, it's gonna be pretty close to what your steps are. So I did a lot of walking today around the office, so I'm pretty sure that the 5,000 steps that I have on there is pretty accurate. So that's one thing that you have to be cautious of. Also, I wear mine on my dominant hand. There's a setting in there that you can set it to say that you wear it on your dominant hand, so it's not as sensitive. But again, I'm pretty sure it picks up a step or two here and there, just because I use my dominant hand a lot. So, you know, writing and driving and all that stuff. So I really like it. I think that it helps, you know, helps me keep motivated as far as moving. There's like challenges. You can challenge your friends. You can add people. I don't know, like, I really like it. I think it's a great product. It's super lightweight. I barely notice it half the time. Sometimes, like, when I get ready to go to bed, I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, I have it on. Sleeping with it's fine. Definitely don't shower with it. They say it's sweat resistant, but do not shower with it. I've had a couple of family members that have done that, and they've had to buy new ones. So please heed that warning. Don't shower with it. But yeah, so overall, I really like it. I think it fits my needs and what I want, which is, you know, I kind of want a good overall view of my heart rate throughout the day. I want, you know, a good, you know, I want it to count my steps, and I want it to do the heart rate while I'm working out. So honestly, like, it's a great, I think it's a great thing for me, and it's, you know, it's a watch as well. So and an alarm and all that stuff. So I really like it. I think it's a good thing. If the video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the Fitbit Charge HR, leave a comment down below, and I will be happy to answer them for you. And remember, guys, it's never too late to start your journey.